Alright, so I am back, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Maketoys Jazz, their Downbeat, as they call it. So here's a quick look at the box. You got a nice product shot there. Downbeat, Maketoys, side of the box, back of the box, top, bottom, side. As I always say, I like it when I can see a shot of the product on the packaging. I really prefer that. I do like to have some artwork too. And I'm like really picky with that. It's like if I'm gonna really get into it, it's like front would have artwork, the back would have the product. That's what I would really like. But yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Okay, now here is Maketoys Jazz. So here he is in his car mode. Rolls pretty well. My surface is pretty smooth, so it's kind of hard to get it perfect. But yeah, it rolls like a champ. I couldn't quite get these pieces back up there, so I'm not sure if they're supposed to go all the way up. I don't think so. I think that's right, but yeah. Yeah, he looks good. It's got this nice shiny white plastic going on. Nice paint work going on. Definitely looks and feels like Jazz. Nice painted wheels. Yeah, and it comes with this. What is this? Instructions? Instructions in a different language. I see. That's cool. For those that speak whatever language this is. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not a linguist, so you know, I bet that's pretty nice. We got English here, and Maketoys supports, although it does say China HK Macau only, so I don't know. I haven't tried to do the QC scans on those to see where they go. Instructions are pretty good, I'd say. But yeah, it comes with a whole bunch of accessories. We'll get into all these mostly in the robot mode. So you got the grappling hook with the rope. Does it show how to utilize that? I'm guessing he just holds it. Yeah, he just holds it. He's got a shoulder cannon that has a hinge right there. That's pretty much it. Yeah. He's got his rifle. Hip skirt add-ons. I think there was one episode where he had speakers pull out of his hips, so cool. Now he's supposed to come with 2 extra faces. This particular one came with 3. I'm not sure why, but you know, I'm not going to complain. So we got the upset face, kind of what's up face, and then another upset face. And then the standard face is on here. And he's got these 2 speakers, which are, I'm going to go ahead and say these are identical, so it doesn't matter which one goes where. But there are some holes here and here that you can plug these into if you want to. If you want that look, you can. So, first thing out of the box, first thing you're going to notice is this guy's got some good weight to him. He feels pretty hefty. He does have a fair amount of die cast in there from what I could tell. The hips, which are covered up, but I'm pointing to them. And these side pieces here I know are die cast. I don't think any of the white is die cast. No. But yeah, this waist assembly is a die cast, and he's got a good weight to him. Let's see here. We did this yesterday with the other Energon Megatron review. So let's see here. Alright, so current masterpiece car, this is Hot Rod, is 4.7 ounces. And he is 7 ounces. So, almost twice. I'm not going to do that too often. I know Skullface does that, but sometimes I just want to point it out. This is a good case of pointing it out because this guy does feel heavier. So let's get into the transformation. Now, I've done a couple test runs with the transformation. I've read the instructions. I watched the Skullface review of it. I know for a fact I'm still going to fuck it up. So bear with me. We'll bumble through it together and then just get into the final thoughts as soon as we can. So we'll start by pulling this out just like that. And then we can pull these. What do we do here? Oh, let's do this. Pull these hood pieces to the side like that. And then this assembly will come up, which will allow you to pull the hood up. It should come up, right? Yeah, that'll come up like that. Pull the head out like this, get that out of the way, flip this in, just like that. The doors will come out. I just fold them up like this just to get them out of the way for the moment. And then we take this assembly here and it comes out to the side. Flip this red piece down. One of the issues I have with this guy is that it has a clearance issues. It's like, it's kind of getting in its own way. It's like, so this piece will come out, this arm assembly out here. Get these out of the way. Like that. We'll come back to those in a minute. This whole assembly will come back. Like that. And then you want to take these wheels, and there's a tab there, slot there. So fold this in, tab it in, fold it in, tab it in, just like that. It already did it automatically, but you want to take these pieces and they slide together, which is really clever. I really like that bit of transformation. They slide together like that, just like that. And then these arms are on these slider joints here. So they can go up and down. So, see, it's all the way up. So that's for car mode. For bot mode, you want to slide them all the way down. So slide those all the way down. Excuse me. This will fold up like this. Rotate the doors down. I'm really surprised they didn't pop off on me this time. And okay, so open up the shoulder like that. Now this piece is going to lock into where the side of the wheel is. So there's a tab here and a slot there. So you want to line that up and tab that in. So again, open up the shoulder, line that up, tab it in. And then there's two tabs here and here that'll plug into these two little tabs. There's slots on the red piece, just like that. Rotate the arms down. Swivel the bicep around. The forearm will close up like so. Rotate this around. Hand swivels. Hand swivels. This will come up like this, and just kind of sits on the back. So I don't think it really officially tabs in anywhere, but it sits there sturdy enough. Unlike the shoulder pieces that tab into those wheels, and these front pieces that tab into that red piece, The back piece sits in there and it holds just fine. All right, now let's get into the nightmare. So you want to split the legs. These things suck. Flip this down. Flip. What do I do here? Pull this assembly up, and then this whole thing will kind of come down. And then we take this and it accordions out like this, and things keep getting in the way of itself. There's just not enough clearance going on here. Probably because I'm not doing it right, but they still could have done something about that. Alright, so that comes up like this. I'll slide over there like that. So that's good. And then this piece will fold up. This comes down. Oh, this comes in like this. And this will come down like that. This piece comes down. Kind of like that. Sure, I'm missing something, but who cares? Fold this out. And the foot will come out, and then double hinges down. Close this back up. Let's see here. I think there is more to this transformation here. What am I doing wrong? Something tabbing somewhere. This is why I'm not a huge Maketoys fan at times. It's because they make things a little more complicated than they needed to be. I think they really could have simplified this one. Alright, so yeah, there's a little hole. There's a little hole. Let's get a Megatron gun here. There's a little hole in the back of the leg here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, right there. And there's a little tab right there on this little piece here that slides in and out. So you want to line those up if you can even see them. And then this will sit like this. That way it's all kind of flushish. And then this comes up like this, and it all just kind of sits together. Yeah. This is a true joy transformation here. It's not terrible, it doesn't flow. You know, the top half of it flows. Everything's like got a good place to go. It fits in just fine. Everything's good to go. The bottom half just kind of... Yeah, there's another tab here that plugs into there, but if you do that, it's going to kind of like pull it out from up here. It's kind of a mess. It's kind of a mess. I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure I'm doing it wrong. And it's not Maketoys' fault that I'm doing it wrong, but it shouldn't be this hard. Flip this the other way. Yes, but it doesn't look right. No. Alright, let's do the other leg real quick before I completely lose my cool. So pull this up, pull this out, pull this down, accordion this out like that. This flips up, locks in. See, there's this big gap right there too. It's just kind of like ugly, I think. Just kind of get it mostly right, I guess. That's the best I can do, is get it mostly right. I was dreading doing this review because of this. Just, I don't like this at all. Alright, there you go. I guess that's the best I'm going to be able to get it. And then just kind of clean him up a little bit. And there you go. There he is. He looks good. He looks really good. Definitely very cartoony, which is nice. If you're into that, which I mean I am to an extent. I mean, more for Beast Wars than G1 at the moment, but yeah, he looks good. I like how he cleans up in the back. You know, he doesn't have the doors hanging out. You can swivel the doors out if you want, which is nice if that's your thing. No. And then you can take these pieces here and they just plug onto the side. I guess like this. And like this. So it just kind of fills out that side a little bit, which is cool. The head, you just pull the whole helmet off, and then you can pull the faceplate off here and pick one of the other ones. We're going with the face. Plug that on like that. Slide the helmet back on, and yeah, it works just fine. No problems there. It's actually probably one of my favorite face swap gimmicks because it doesn't just come out when you least suspect it. This piece looks like you just slide this on like that. Yep. Just like that. No problem. If you want your Jazz to have a shoulder cannon. I think the toy did, but I don't think the cartoon really did. But yeah, so that is there. Grappling hook. Just open up his hand. And we just put this in. Maybe it just goes on the outside. No. Well, it's supposed to plug in there. Not very. I'm not getting the warm and fuzzy feeling of tabbing this in. And if it's supposed to just be on the other hand, we'll try that. I just can't quite get it right. Oh, there it goes. Okay, yeah, it plugs in. That's kind of like a scary tight angle, though. And then you get the rifle, and you can just take that, plug it out of his hand. That works much better. Although I will say I miss the Maketoys slot where you just slot it into the back. That was probably the most secure one there is, so don't know why they stopped doing that. Alright, head. It's on a ball joint, so you got the left, right, up, down. Works good there. Shoulders swivel up and down. Hinge in and out. They pop out of place there. Bicep swivel, double bend elbow, hand swivel, fingers open and close like you saw. Waist does swivel. Gets a little caught up there. He does have the ab crunch. It's more for transformation though. Hips ratchet up and down, in and out. Thigh swivel. Bends at the knee. He's got 2 points of bend at the knee. I will say, I hate this knee. I hate that knee. I think it just looks... I don't know. It just doesn't look good to me. Let's see. Like now, his knee kind of like has this bend into it that kind of makes it seem a little bit more natural rather than just a block. Mini Optimus Prime. His knee, it's got that big ratchet there. It's kind of bended in there. It's not like a flat crease. This one, he's got the kind of flat crease-ish, but he's got all this mech gear coming out when you bend the knee. He also has this knee pad that kind of blocks it. Let's see how it tracks. Let's see, tracks his knee. Again, it's rounded. Kind of got this knee pad going there to try and block it a little bit. Legends Bumblebee. It's got a little bit of a bend, and it's got this kneecap again, kind of blocking the view of it. Then we go to him, and it's just a square bend. I mean, it's functional. It's fine. It's great. It's great. I don't like it. I don't like the look of it. I think it looks very unfinished, is my opinion there. All right, so bends at the knee. He's got the rocker. Tilt back a little bit due to the back pieces here. This kind of works as an additional heel spur as well, and this does bend forward. So yeah. He functions. He looks good. Like I said, I don't like that knee. I think it really breaks up the aesthetics. That's just me. I think for the price of the figure, they could have given him a kneecap or something. You know, try to work something in there. And it's hard for me to explain like what it is that I don't like about it. But like, here's $15 deluxe figure from years ago, and it's kind of got a similar knee where it's just like that flat knee. It still has a little sculpted detail on the inside, but it's just like this big knee. It's like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It just looks really bland. But anyway. So yeah, he looks good. Definitely feels that part of Jazz. I will say I like him better than the Generation toy. Now, once he's in bot mode or once he's in car mode, I like the way that he looks. I like the way he feels. I like that weight to him. That diecast to him really adds a lot to it. It takes it from, and I hate to say it because I do really love my Hot Rod, takes it from a high-end toy, to collector piece. That diecast does add that much to it, in my opinion. It's like it changes it from toy to collector piece. Like we're talking, SH Figure Arts kind of deal. I don't know. I actually never really played with those, but I always imagine them being more like high-end collector pieces than just a toy. And that's definitely the vibe I'm getting from this. Although the leg transformation is a nightmare. I absolutely hate it. I'm going to give this 8 out of 10. The 2 points that it's missing is just from the transformation. It's a little fidgety. It kind of gets in its own way. You saw my trouble I had with the legs, but that's probably just me because it who I am. I'm not a very good transformer when it comes to these kind of things. But at the same time, it shouldn't be that difficult. And also things not quite staying quite put where they're supposed to go. Other than that, I think it's a great figure. Once you get him on the shelf, you're going to love him. For G1 Jazz, this guy is it. I mean, he's it. I know there's another company that's making him, and it's like, why would you continue at this point when Generation Toys has got that modern feel and Maketoys has got the G1 down? So let's do some size comparisons. Since he's Masterpiece, we'll do a Masterpiece car. This is my new Masterpiece car for comparisons. Tracks. You can see he's about little shorter than Tracks, which is, I believe, is about right. And I don't have an MP10 anymore, so instead we got MP Screamer. And yeah, I think that's just about right. I like that. And just because they're here he is with Hot Rod, who's a little taller still. And here he is with the MP10, the downsized MP10. And I don't think that's a bad look either. That's just me. It really depends on your own personal preference there. So yeah, I think he's about right size. Good figure, good plastic. Love the die cast. Yeah, it's a good figure. I do recommend him. I can't sit here and say I love the transformation, because I don't. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. It's just a nightmare for me. So that's my one complaint. My one and only complaint. Now, let's... So there are 26 tickets available for this guy. So let's go ahead and just do the giveaway now. So here's our little bin. And our tickets. So we've got... John M. has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tickets. Yanin M. has 2 tickets. I know he's told me how to pronounce it many times, but I still fail. Jordan No has 1, 2, 3 tickets. Larry E has 2 tickets. Saji A has 1 ticket. Ryan L has 1 ticket. Nathan S has 1, 2, 3, 4 tickets. Jose F has 1 ticket. Neil H has 3 tickets. Ethan R has 2 tickets, and Michael R has 1 ticket. Or Esteban R, not Ethan. Esteban. I think Esteban's new to the giveaway, so just remember, I kind of make up names as I go along sometimes too. Let's see here, I just want to double check. Yep, alright. Alright, let's shake this bad boy up. And the winner of the Maketoys Jazz giveaway is Jordan No. Jordan No. Congratulations, Jordan. You won Maketoys Jazz. Hit me up with your information so I can get this guy shipped out to you as soon as possible. And due to work schedule, probably not till Thursday or Friday. But he will be out as soon as I can. We just did Grapple as a giveaway. He's fully funded, so as soon as all the payments come through, he will be ordered and on his way. Next up, I will probably be doing Cheetor. There's so many good figures out there. It's hard to pick. I have a list of figures that everybody wants me to do. And I'll try and get to as many as I can, but yeah. So yeah, there you go. There's Maketoys Jazz. Good figure. Not perfect, but he's pretty good.